Crazy Bernie. The words of Donald Trump today. Tweeted out, Crazy Bernie. Like that's not psychological projection from an inferior human being. Pathological narcissists can just be hilarious. They totally lack self-awareness. They're so entitled to... They're so entitled that they feel that they don't have to be aware. Because their entitlement complex overrides self-awareness. They don't need self-awareness. Okay? But it's just hilarious. God, wow. It's amazing that we're actually living this stupidity. But Trump is a coward. He wouldn't show down with Sanders back in 2016. He dodged debates. He canceled debates. He can't go toe-to-toe. I mean, Trump can go toe-to-toe with a lot of people. He can't with Bernie. And, part of me thinks that Trump has a lot of respect for Sanders. Like, deep down. I mean, let's face the facts. Trump was a liberal his whole life, okay? That doesn't go away overnight, okay? His liberal values are still tucked away underneath, this massive shit show of his administration. And, I guarantee you, he respects Bernie and his integrity. And as someone who deals with business types and politicians his whole life like Trump has, he knows the real deal when he sees it. And that's obviously Sanders. It's plain to see for even people like Trump to see Sanders as the real deal. So that's got to be intimidating. That's got to be scary to him. And that's why, he blew off debates with Sanders back in 2016, because he couldn't do it. It's hard to attack Bernie unless it's an ad hom. He's an old man. Oh, he's a communist. He's a socialist. Authoritarian. Whatever he wants. Whatever you want to smear, Bernie Sanders with. That is just ridiculous. So I think Trump knows that he can't get away with that. It's just Bernie would just run him over in argument and debate and on policy I think it would just be a train wreck. Trump knows that, and that's why he's back down. So I think that's kind of funny. One other thing I was thinking about, like going forward, let's say it is Bernie and Trump, and then let's say Bernie wins, and then what? Now, with all these crimes coming in the Mueller thing, and in the Russiagate thing, whatever, it's just a huge blob of, of criminals going to jail, and who knows what they're going to find by the time 2020 comes around. Who knows what Trump is going to be charged with, if he's charged at all. But let's say he is charged with something. Let's say he's on the hook for something. The next president who comes in is going to have, can make a decision to pardon, I think, in most cases, the president for any wrongdoing. So if that is the case, you think he would be like kissing Bernie's ass a little, like futilely. Now, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really, because it wouldn't work on Bernie. It really wouldn't. But it would still be funny to see Trump futilely try that. And I think he did. When he was in the Oval Office and he said Bernie got a raw deal, Bernie was good on trade, he was really complimentary and stuff like that, which is just weird to see Trump do that. There's an ulterior motive behind that when it's coming from Trump. So it just got me thinking like, oh yeah, he's going to, I think when Trump can, he's going to, he's going to be really good towards Bernie. Because he knows that's a factor. If Trump goes down for something, there's still a chance that the next president can pardon him for stuff. Maybe not everything, because they're state crimes. But there's still some plausibility there. So I think Trump has to play that game. So, his his problems, are going to keep him fighting. He's going to call Bernie a communist. He's going to say all those other things. But you're also going to see somebody who's really scared and who's going to, butter up Bernie in some just really futile way. Like, just be complimentary and stuff. I think it's going to be funny. Just keep an eye out for that. I think that's going to be happening a lot going forward. So let me know what you think about Crazy Bernie and this insanity.